They were entertaining when you were like in third grade.
True.
They were.
True.
I remember one, he got a bunch of fake money and burned it in front of his mom, and she was like,
oh my gosh, Morg's mom.
Dude,
those breakdown videos?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Morgs and his mom.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out Morgs. What's he up to today?
So this is how it's starting, huh?
Well, welcome back. Today it's kind of a different episode because there's two of us here.
Yes.
So we're...
First time collab.
Yes.
Let's go. Pro Gain Knowledge over here with
And
Tri-Strength.
there you go.
Let's go. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're just going to have fun right now.
So today we're talking about effort.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Effort. About not pushing it off. I know procrastination is really easy to just like, oh, it's a little bit hard. I'll just do it later. But no, you gotta just take advantage of it. If it seems a little bit uncomfortable for yourself, like maybe, I don't know, trying something new, like dancing or talking to a girl or starting a YouTube channel, like just go out and get it. Like the only thing holding you back is just the thoughts in your mind telling you like, oh, like, I don't really want to do that. But you're just holding yourself back. You're only going to find regret coming out of it.
And rejection, whether it be romantic or anything else, business, other parts of life, rejection is 1,000 times better than regret because at least you know you tried it.
True.
You got to go get after things to make them pan out. And I was scared to start this channel for a while. Because, you know, there's always kind of the fear of when you put something out there, like, what are people going to think? Especially something that's supposed to be content that caters to an audience, because you're literally directly relying on people to like what you make, you know? But then I started really thinking about it, and my close friends and my family were all supportive. And so, do I really care what some random dude that I went to high school with like 4 years ago thinks about the fact that I started a YouTube channel when he and I haven't talked in 4 years? It doesn't matter. In 2 years, that will not matter at all. And most of the time, this is another kind of interesting thing about just throwing things out there. Most of the time, more people want you to succeed than you believe. Unless someone really has it out for you, or unless you're doing something like genuinely offensive, most of the time, people either don't care or they're somewhat supportive.
I think also too, like, you never know, like, I forget who said it, it's one of your friends, but like, you never know until you know, right? Like, whether it comes to trying to go for a business opportunity, or asking for a raise at your work, or asking a girl, it's like, you don't know until you know. Like, you don't know the response that you're going to get until you actually go out there and ask for that thing, ask for a number, ask for whatever it is. And then you actually get that closure. You get the answer. It's like, okay, let's say if you're talking to a girl, I was like, okay, what are the options that could happen? One, she could say no because she has a boyfriend or she's talking to somebody. Or two, she says yes, and then you got a girl's phone number. And like, but either way, you did something. You went out there. You improved yourself. Like, either way, it's a win-win. And if it's a no, then it's like, oh, okay, next one. Like, there's no repercussion. Yeah. If you just wait, like, let's say it's a girl at your school and you see her in your class, and it's like, now you're just waiting, like the whole semester, for example, which I've done plenty of times, which sucks. You're just waiting, and now she's just part of she's always in your mind, like all these different things, and then you finally get the courage to talk to her, and she says no. Now you just wasted however many months trying to go after her when it was going to be a no the whole time. It's like, now you already know, and then you can move on and improve yourself in another direction.
And this kind of applies to any part of life too. One of my last videos was about how airplanes are a great place to network. I recently had 2 flights, connection, and then the second flight. Both flights of somewhere between 2 to 3.5 hours. Me and the person next to me didn't end up watching a movie or listening to music. We were talking the whole time. There was one dude, we got talking about life, about, where he's from, his family. There was this other dude I met, he talked about how he lived in Japan for a few years, and we talked about that for like an hour and a half. And there was definitely that initial hesitation to complete stranger next to me on the plane and be like, hi, what's your name? But once you do, like I said, people are often more willing to engage with you than you think they are. Mm-hmm. People like that kind of courage. It goes very well. And you actually just had an example.
Yes. Earlier this morning, we went to the gym, and he was telling me there was a super pretty girl that walked by, and I was like, ugh.
I was scouting for him. You know how it goes.
I mean, yeah, she's super pretty, but like, that's too scary to talk to her. It's still uncomfortable. Like, I'm still it's still super awkward. I've always been a more like introverted person. Over the years, I've grown a lot more in that, and actually like desire to like go out and talk to people, but also talking to girls is scary. So I hope you guys relate at least somewhat to that. But like for me, it can be terrifying sometimes. And so I was like all in my head, like thinking about it and everything. And it's like, bro, just like do it, just do it. Like it's happened before. Like if I just push through it and like just push through the discomfort, then it just works. It just works. If I'm thinking in my head all the different scenarios and everything, then I'm overthinking it, and then it's not gonna actually happen. And so I ended up walking up to her after she had finished her set, and I was like, hey, by the way, I just want to introduce myself. I thought you were super pretty. We exchanged names and everything, and I was like, do you think I could grab your phone number? And she's like, oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, okay, all good. Hope you have like a great day or whatever. And so I started walking away. I'm like, well, I did it. Like that was awesome. Let's go. Like what kept replaying in my mind was, okay, I'm gonna regret it so much if I don't go up. Like the answer was gonna be no either way, but I at least went up and talked to her. And instantly, as soon as I finished, this other girl who like watched the whole interaction, she was like, dude, that takes some courage right there. Like that was really impressive. I'm like, oh, thanks, I'm working on it. But like I literally instantly got approval, which I would have never expected somebody else to come up and be like, hey, like that was impressive, like good work. And then as I was walking over, I heard her and her friend like talking about like how that was like super brave, and I was like, dude, okay, let's go, bro. I would have totally missed that if I just gave into the tiny little voice like, oh, like, and it's not really worth it, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So yeah,
where there's a little bit of discomfort, especially emotional discomfort, especially socially, is often where the most important thing lies. And I talked about this in one of my videos about putting things off, and the reason I suggest using timers and tackling the biggest task, it's often the thing that you're pushing off the most that has the most meaningful impact on your life and your productivity. And that applies to really everything, whether it's an assignment, whether it's talking to someone, whether it's social, whether it's networking. It's often the thing that requires that little extra step.
Yep.
That will have the most meaning.
I think that's great. I think I did a video. I haven't done a long form video in quite a while, but I think one of my most recent ones was how to like fight off procrastination. And one of the biggest things that I think he actually introduced me to was setting an 1.5 hour timer on your phone and just committing to it like right away. Like and I think with homework especially, like obviously it's kind of Christmas time and everything like that, so it's not really super applicable. But like whether you're coming back home and there's chores to do or cleanup to do, or even just like a big project next semester, or just like throughout your life, it's like anytime I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this essay, or I really don't want to do this assignment, or even just like a simple chore like doing my laundry or dusting off my shelves or whatever it is, it's like you have to just like take that first step and like commit, like, okay, I'm setting aside this 5 minutes, this 10 minutes, this hour, this 1.5 hours to this thing. Like the other day, I was pushing off this homework assignment during Thanksgiving break, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to do that. I'd rather just like play video games the whole time or whatever. And then I decided to actually go do it, and it took like 10 minutes. Like I was saying, like, oh, it's gonna be like a whole hour. Like I really don't want to. Like it literally took like 10 minutes.
I think what really makes this all work is as much as a ton of people talk about it, it's the concept of momentum. You know,
yes,
kind of the very stereotypical example is actually true. Spaceships use, I think it's like 92% of their fuel in the first minute, because getting something that large off the ground takes exponentially more resources than keeping something moving. It is literally one of the basic laws of physics, at least in Newtonian physics, because there's something that happens when you start creating momentum. When you create mental wins, especially if they're shared like that and social, it gives people the ability to hop on, and you have to have confidence to be able to execute anything. Entering things with confidence and just shattering those barriers is not only going to get you further, it's also immediately rewarding.
It's also not just like, oh, you got like maybe you treat yourself to like going out to eat or like scrolling on reels or playing video games or whatever. It's like yes, you get that like dopamine, but like it doesn't stay. Whereas this is actually a skill that you're leveling up, and then you're keeping that with you. You're taking that with you, and it's being put forward, and it's something that honestly is way more fulfilling too. It's like, yeah, it's not like a crazy spike in dopamine, but it's like, dude, I did that. Like I'm so proud of myself. Like let's go. And if you have other people to talk to about it, it's like, dude, let's go.
It contributes more to your life.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then confidence is one of like the biggest just like signs of being like a successful person too. It's like if you're confident to go up and talk to people, if you're confident enough to public speak, or if you're confident enough to take charge, like those are huge indicators that you actually have drive, you actually have a plan. Like maybe a lot of people have plans and have like these great things that they want to accomplish, but they're just lacking the confidence to actually go out and do it. And especially if you're trying to like approach other people, I know it's super easy if you're at like just walking around and like people are just like automatically on their phones or whatever. It makes it super, I don't know, unapproachable. Like, but I think deep down, like everyone kind of wants to like have a conversation. Like everybody would like prefer to at least like go out and like talk to people. It's just like it's uncomfortable, so we just like instantly go on our phones or whatever. But it's like if somebody came up to me and started just having a conversation and we were relating really well and everything, it's like that'd be awesome. I wish somebody would do that to me. So like, why not be that person that goes up to other people?
There you go.
Bam.
So go break some barriers.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Go break some barriers, guys.
Build up those levels. Build up the skills.
This has been Pro Game Knowledge Plus
and Try Strength.
So
let's go. Subscribe for sure to this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.